In this section, we want to discuss the role of fats in preventing inflammation. In the previous section, we talked about an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 and the severe consequences for health that could result from such an unhealthy balance. Most of our chronic diseases today are in fact the result of inflammation somewhere in the body. Inflammation in the wall of an artery can lead to heart disease or high blood pressure. Inflammation in the lining of the airways can lead to asthma and respiratory disorders. And the same applies to the gut, the skin, the brain, the immune system, and to effects on certain cells which may proliferate or grow in number and cause cancer. In fact, inflammation can also lead to unwanted weight gain. Now, omega-3, which is anti-inflammatory, can reduce or prevent many of these inflammatory events that I have just outlined. A very exciting discovery was made recently showing how omega-3 can do this. And I want to tell you about that. A certain receptor called the GPR120 was discovered on the wall of macrophages in fat cells. A macrophage is one of those cells that gobbles up bacteria in the body. It's a white cell that is designed to protect you. But this particular receptor, when it is activated, prevents the macrophage from causing inflammation in the lining of the artery. It has been shown only recently that omega-3 can activate this receptor, the GPR120, and when it does that, it prevents the macrophage from becoming inflammatory. In fact, the omega-3 stimulating this receptor prevents it from causing inflammation. Another very exciting finding emerged recently in a study called the Heart and Soul Study that was reported last year in 2010, in which the caps at the end of human chromosomes were measured in a group of patients who had coronary heart disease. Now, these caps are called telomeres. Telomeres exist at the end of chromosomes in your body and in mine. And as we grow older, our telomeres actually grow shorter. In fact, telomeres could be considered a marker of biological aging. So the older we are, the shorter our telomeres. The younger and more youthful we are, the longer our telomeres. Now, this was an interesting study. When it was discovered that omega-3 actually prolonged the lives of people who had coronary heart disease, it was decided to measure the telomeres in a similar group of heart patients and to compare them with the telomeres of heart patients who were not taking omega-3. The study outcome confirmed the benefits of taking omega-3. Those taking omega-3 survived longer than those not taking omega-3. And the interesting thing here is that their telomere shortening actually slowed down considerably over the 5 years of the study period. In other words, omega-3 slowed down the biological aging of the heart patients and actually prolonged their lives. You can read about this very interesting study in the Journal of the American Medical Association 2010. An interesting observation from several other studies is that statins, which are the popular drugs for lowering cholesterol, did not prolong their telomere length. And this raises the question as to whether statins actually do prolong life. But we do know that omega-3 in the form of EPA and DHA not only prolongs human life, but can protect you against a wide range of chronic disorders that could cripple your life. And that is no longer necessary. The obstacles to health can be overcome by ignoring some of the conventional health messages regarding fats. The fats of life are healthy saturated fats instead of the harmful trans fats in processed foods, and the healthy balance of omega-3 to omega-6 instead of the overdose of the many common polyunsaturated fats found in low-fat or fat-free processed foods on the shelves of your supermarket. Eat the correct fats if you wish to be healthy, and keep a careful watch on the excess carbohydrates and the harmful polyunsaturated fats, and you will be healthy.